what's up? So today I thought I would do a get ready with me video, and I haven't put on a whole lot of makeup in the last few weeks, so I thought I would do this video and just kind of play around with the makeup that I have. So I brought out a whole bunch of my makeup, a whole bunch of random things, and just kind of decided to play around and just see what happens. So this is the look that I came up with. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just jump right into it. I started off doing my usual foundation routine, which begins with primer, and lately I've been really loving the Maybelline Master Prime primer, and this one's for redness control, and this really helps diminish the redness that I have on my cheeks and around my nose, so I just blend that all around with my fingers. I'm not bulletproof when it comes to you. After the primer sinks into my skin for a couple of minutes, I then go in with my foundation, and lately I've been loving my Landon foundation. This one is amazing, so I just dot it all over my face with my fingers, and then I go in with my makeup brush to blend that all together. So right now I'm just using my Real Techniques buffing brush. For concealer, I start with Benefit's Erase Paste for my under eye circles, so this just kind of creates a nice base for my under eye circles and just gets rid of some of the dark colors that are under there. And then I use my all-time favorite concealer, which is Hard Candy's Glamouflage Concealer, and I dot that kind of in a triangle under my under eyes, going up into my cheekbones and then onto my forehead, my chin, and around my nose. So doing that just kind of conceals the areas as well as highlights the places that I really want to attract light to. There's always a next one. I'll do what it takes to make this. I love using loose powder to set my under eye concealer, so right now I'm just using the Makeup Forever HD loose powder, and then I'm just taking a really small fluffy brush just to really get in those tiny areas and make sure that blends all together. And then I'm just taking a larger powder brush and I'm just dusting the powder just over the rest of my face. And then I'm taking a nether powder, and this is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Press Powder, and I'm just taking a more dense brush and I'm putting this on my forehead and my nose and my chin area, just anywhere that gets more oily. And then I'm taking the Revlon Skin Lights Illuminating Liquid, and I'm taking a stippling brush and applying that onto my cheeks. This gives a really nice base for any blush. It gives a really pretty glow. And then for blush, I'm using the Milani Luminoso blush, and this is one of my favorites. I've been obsessed with this blush for the last little while, so I'm just applying that onto my cheeks with a Sigma blush brush. For a highlight, I use the NYX Illuminator, and this stuff is so pretty, so I just used my Real Techniques brush, and I literally put this stuff all over my face because I want to look like a unicorn. Moving on to the eyes, I started off with my go-to base, which is MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is something I use if I'm wearing eyeshadow or even if I'm not wearing any eyeshadow and I just want a really nice look to my eyelids. And then right on top of that, I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin, and I just put this all over my lids. This base adds a lot of shimmer, so it looks really pretty when the light hits it. And then I pulled out my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette because this is just my go-to palette whenever I'm trying to do looks. So I just picked a couple of kind of random colors from here and just kind of tried to see where I wanted to go with it. I just love this palette. It's one of my favorites. I use it a ton, and I think it creates some really pretty looks. I also pulled out the good old Naked One palette because this has some really nice matte basic kind of colors in there, and of course I decided to use Buck just to darken up my crease a little bit. And again, this is another one of my go-to palettes. It just has some really great colors in it. We look out and see the world. It takes everything we have to face it. Without a sound, we take a step. Inside our hearts are racing. If it takes for eyeliner, I did a wing with my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and then I applied some falsies. These are the Ardell 136, which are one of my favorites. They look really pretty. And then for my eyebrows, I just used my good old Anastasia Dip Brow. And then moving on to the lips, I just started with a NYX lip liner, and this is just a really pretty light pink color. And to finish off the lips, I'm using the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Backstage Bambi, which is a beautiful bright pink color, which is great for the spring and summertime. So this is the look that I ended up with just by playing around with the makeup that I had. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to do, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. I love you guys very much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.